This evening's stream. Thanks, Pete. It's definitely... Oh, thank you very much, John. That's extremely kind of you. Welcome to this evening's stream, everybody. Thank you. Oh, it is still quite warm. No, I'm not going to try and not talk about how warm it is, because everybody on the news and everything is talking about how warm it is. It's definitely a little warm. That's that. Thank you, Tony. Tony's just hydrated Pando. Everybody should hydrate. Don't know what you're referring to there, Pete. Because I'd said that. I don't know. Anyway. Hello everybody, hope you've all had a fantastic day. Just cleaning my glasses here off camera, that's what I'm doing there, look, cleaning my glasses. Oh no! Epic fail, hashtag pro streamer. Yeah, just smash the mini I was going to paint, that's no good, is it? Yeah, awesome. Good start. So, let's put him to one side then. He's obviously doesn't want any... Yeah, that's right, Tony. He obviously doesn't want any paint on him this evening. So we'll stick him to one side and we'll find a different Night Lord to paint. Bear with me a second. We'll go with this guy. So, this evening I fancied just doing something a little bit different. So I thought that I would paint a Night Lord Space Marine as a bit of a change. These guys are a little bit more adorned with stuff. So this guy, he's got the stylized Batwing skull on his shoulder pad, and he's got a fancy helmet with nice skull and wing details on it, and he's also got a pair of lightning claws for extra tickly goodness. So this is what I'm going to work on this evening. I'm going to get some nice dark blues and paint his armour up and go from there. And I can hear Mrs. MLG has just arrived back in the house there behind me, so she will be joining us soon. Right then, so I did find the other day a very nice blue to use as the base coat for these guys. So let's just find it, and it's not either of Abyss Blue or Malefic Purple, because they seem to be the ones that I use all the time. Wow, thank you very much, John the Templar. That is extremely kind of you. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you. So kind. Hello.
What are you painting?
I'm going to paint this guy, because I was going to paint another guy, but I've just knocked him over on camera and broken him. So I'm going to have to fix him.
Okay.
I'm going to have to repair him. So we're going to go for some Imperium Blue as our base coat today. We're going to paint a Night Lord Space Marine. Sorry, don't know. That's definitely too bright. I don't want it that bright. That can't be the colour that I was going to use the other day. Let's mix that with a little bit of Abyss Blue and just darken it down.
So according to the description that you've set, you're painting epic scale Space Marine attack bikes. Is that right?
No, I changed it. Honest.
Hey Tony!
I did.
Well, what are you painting, my darling?
I'm painting a Night Lord Space Marine. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Hi, Tony. Yeah, Gizmo's been to the shop again today. Been a good boy while I refixed a radiator, removed a radiator from one wall to another wall, and sorted out a little bit of display. We were gonna put a telly up, and then we realised that it was just too big and it was just probably gonna fall off the wall because it's an old building and the walls are not made out of great stuff.
Oh, thank you, John. Pando likes extra tasty treats. It's alright in here now, it's only 27.7.
John has very kindly resubscribed today and also cheered us with loads of
Hydrator
bits.
says hands up for 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Hands up, baby, hands up.
I don't know why I did like freeze as well. Whoop, 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 whoop. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, what's everybody been up to today? It's been quite busy in town today. It's been alright.
Lots of things to look at. Lots of people to look at and watch and see what everybody's doing.
Oh yeah, people watching is excellent. But no, I've been a bit busy for people watching. It's been busy.
Tony says, I saw the new display rack for the new gen contrast paints. Was that the video that I put on this morning? Maybe. Where you've got all your contrast paints and you've run out of red already.
Yeah. Oh, that's one of the older ones, that one that we've run out of.
Oh, was it? Oh, sorry.
That's alright. You didn't know.
No, you're right, that's why I said it. I've been adding Star Wars. Is it Rebel or Revel?
Revel.
Star Wars kits and some really cool, good quality backpacks. You use them to, carry your D&D stuff around, or college or school or anything like that. We did a makeshift. Now this isn't related to the shop at all. We did a makeshift kind of thing on the orangery roof with some material to make a shade. And I've just looked up there now, and it's only been up for a day, and there's so many dead bugs.
Oh no!
That is pretty gross.
Yeah.
Because they all come in because the door's open, and now they're all just sat up there looking at me. That's a bit grim now. We save the bumblebees and the butterflies and stuff. We have a net for such occasions. But yeah, that's not nice. I mean, it's a bit cooler, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, that answers the question about whether we need more permanent fixings for it then, because we obviously need to be able to get at it to remove the debris.
Yep. Tony says, been finishing my mini today, I had to hit the done button as the paint was drying on my brush before I could make a first brush stroke. I said that earlier. I said maybe we need a counter, like a timer, to see how fast your paint dries tonight when you're painting in here.
Yeah.
How's it doing? Cause
it's drying very, very fast.
Because it was, I think it got up to 30.9. This sunshade thing that we've made has made it a lot better. But now it's 27, so it's not too bad really. But maybe a bit warm for the paint. Come on, Pando, when are you going to grow bigger? All these treats you're getting.
I don't know. How long have we had Panda now? Can we do a timer?
Not that long, really, to be fair. I'm just impatient. I don't actually know what happens when he grows bigger. I don't know if he just changes colour or if he actually grows bigger. Chunkster says that we've got to hydrate. Everybody else hydrate as well. Keep healthy, everybody.
Thanks, Chunkster.
I haven't actually got anything to paint. Just sitting here looking at the screen.
Yeah, I couldn't find your... although I didn't look very hard. But I didn't know where your water pot was. Yeah.
I mean, you really didn't look very hard because
No,
it's
I
just there on my desk, like literally there. There's a wild Pokemon in chat. That's different. We don't normally get those little bone symbols, do we, everybody?
No, I don't think
is that a new thing? Oh, Chunkster apparently haven't got that ball. A wild Gloom. Oh, it must be a good one because Beeman's deciding that Great Ball is in order and Pete's going for a Safari Ball, which is just made up, of course. What's a Gloom?
I don't know. Sounds cool though. I bet it's something that's got a bone in it somewhere.
Oh, it's like a drooly plant. That's weird. It's a grass poison type. And it looks like a plant that's drooling. It's the best way that I could describe that. That is weird. That's not what I expected at all, to be fair. It evolves from Oddish, apparently. It's weak against fire, flying, ice and psychic.
Oh,
So look at all that stuff I've just told you about it now.
Yeah. Talking about Veem and Aqua, we've received a parcel from Hamish.
Cool, so we can get in touch with Veeman and sort it out then.
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, and Veeman caught the Gloom thing as well, and Pete. Well done. It must be that Safari Ball, Pete. That's what's doing that.
Safari Ball. Totally made up Pokemons. Oh, whew. What's that Veeman says? Booby trapped. I don't know. Don't know what he means. So,
Parcels booby trap.
yeah.
So yeah, you'll have to find out what's happening.
Yeah, I will.
Basically, you need these things, don't you, out there?
Yes. Yeah, we'll have to take care of that, and then we can get it on its way. So, yeah. What have I done today? We've had a delivery today from Bad Squiddo, which that'll be Mrs. MLG's task tomorrow, I should imagine. Would be adding some new Bad Squiddo stuff.
Yeah, the
zombie animals and things.
Cool. I've got a couple more backpacks to add, and then I will move on to that definitely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to paint some of them. So.
Yeah, well, I might start Barry tomorrow night.
Barry the bear.
Barry the bear. Barry the zombie bear. Looking forward to Barry. I thought about doing it this evening, and then I thought, no, fancy.
You haven't even checked the stock off yet. You can't be having it yet.
No.
To make sure everything's there. Stealing the things.
Yeah, I had a sneaky little look through the box earlier on, but we need to print the paperwork off, so.
You have to do it properly.
Yeah.
That's right. Otherwise it gets confusing.
So I saw you added the Cthulhu colouring book.
Yeah, Cthulhu colouring book. Who wouldn't want one of them?
Pretty cool.
We've got a D&D colouring book and now a H.P. Lovecraft Cthulhu Mythos colouring book. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so you can sit in your garden, leisurely taking in the view, doing a bit of colouring, chilling out. That's what you need, isn't it? Colouring in all the monsters.
Yeah, I like it. I thought it was really cool. So this guy he's going to be the squad leader, this chap, but we're going to use him to test out our colour scheme.
Okay.
Maybe go a little bit more into detail on this guy, and then not quite so in depth for the other guys in the squad. Get them done. So. This guy's a Flay Master, I believe his title is. Which is why he's got these big snippy claws. So we've pre-ordered, or got our pre-order in today with GW for the new Horus Heresy Plastic Leviathan Dreadnought, which they've kind of like rushed out. They previewed it last Thursday, and then it's gone on going on pre-order this Saturday. Compared to all the other stuff that they've shown off, I don't know why it's suddenly come around so fast. I don't know. Maybe they haven't got the packaging ready for the other stuff. Is my thinking. Also discovered today that our rep sales contact at GW is leaving the business. She's going on to another job somewhere else. So that'll be that'll be, we're getting somebody else by the end of the week. That'll be our 4th sales rep this year.
I think we're jinxed.
I know. What's going on?
Tony says, talking of bad Squiddo, I cleaned up Annie the pack bearer today, and she's guesting tonight on the Blackjack Legacy stream. So that is Tony. What's that, Tony?
The Blackjack Legacy is the painting club thing that Tony's a member of. He's talked about it before.
Oh, and they stream. Are you painting on? I don't understand. Are you painting on there, or have you passed it on to them to paint? Don't bring the pigeons in the house, dog. No.
No, he was trying to attack a fly while you weren't here. Thanks, Pete.
Everybody hydrate! Hey, Crafty! Just in time for a hydrate, Crafty. I hope you've got some hydration handy. What colour are you painting? What are you doing?
This is...
Oh, thanks for the sub!
Heat the Hydrator would like you to
Awesome,
give them
thank
away.
you.
Lots of things happening. So Pando is jumping up and down in joy because it says that Crafty has subbed. It hasn't told me properly that Crafty has yet, but there you go. We'll believe Panda. And Pete wants you to give him a wave.
Hi, Pete. Hi. So what am I doing? I'm using a mixture of Imperium Blue and Abyss Blue from Green Stuff World to base coat my Night Lords guy here. This is he's going to be the squad leader, the Flame Master, I believe it is, for one of my Raptor squads, Night Raptors, who are the elite assaults troops of the Night Lords army. Just fancied painting something a little different. I know we've been painting Space Marines before, but I just fancied doing something a little different before I move on to Barry the Brown Bear, the undead brown bear.
Oh, thanks, John. You're very kind, John. You're very kind. Thank you. Tony says that Blackjack is a hobby community, does weekly streams on YouTube, and this week Annie from Bad Squiddo is a guest. Now that makes more sense. Now you know you have to say things in simple terms for me, Tony. That's cool. That's cool. We like Annie. We've been and visited the studio a couple of times, haven't we?
Yeah.
She's very nice. She just seems very nice. Beeman says that Beeman is now following Tony just so I can stalk you long enough to figure out my next booby trap. Oh dear, you'll be putting exclamation mark ban Tony next like Pete does.
Yeah. So what's when do they stream, Tony, the Blackjack folks?
Tony says, Beeman, I'm checking for traps and have my D20 handy. You've not switched your volume off on your phone.
I thought I had, you know. But obviously not. I'm going to have to give my brush a really good clean because paint is starting to congeal on the bristles. We've got a D&D session going in the chat here.
What's this weird thing that Community Game's doing? Catch prehistoric safari Pokemon as a community to unlock global bonuses. Kapow! Next goal, Meteor Shower. All the minor forms join the spawn pool. I've absolutely no idea what that is. They must have done an update for the Pokemon Community Game because it's doing weird things now that we've never seen before. 2100 hours on a Monday night, just after this stream. Oh, well, that's very handy, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe we shall check it out. We can get YouTube on the big TV.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, somehow we know it's possible.
Yeah. Say the big TV, the only TV. We've only got one telly in the house.
Yes, so therefore, compared to the computer monitors, it's a big TV. Compared to normal people's big TV, one of our friends has got a ridiculous. It's like it might as well just be a cinema.
It is.
It's insane.
It's a 80-something inch TV.
Ours.
No, his.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Ours isn't like that at all.
No,
Ours just
no.
fits neatly in the corner of the room like a normal telly.
Yeah. Yeah, but our friend, he's got this massive TV. It, like, covers nearly the entire wall, and the room isn't big enough that you can sit far enough away to get a full picture.
He likes his technology though. His house is all run by those, machines that you talk to and they do things for you. It's all like that. He likes technology.
Yeah.
Hey Corinoko, how you doing? So one of the Reaper Challenge League, the theme for July is beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
All right.
I haven't got any minis that fit into that category. I haven't got anything with like loads of eyes or even a beholder anymore. So
Well, no. So it'd have to be one of their eye beasts, wouldn't it?
yes, if you wanted a proper beholder.
Yeah.
But then like you could have something with lots of eyes or something else. I suppose.
You could paint a Shoggoth. 77115.
But anyway, because I'm not. It's really weird that I'm not painting anything while you're streaming. I'm just sitting here. It's a bit strange.
Is it?
So I was looking at
relaxing?
No, because I'm thinking I really should be doing something. I was looking at the themes to see what the themes were. For. Obviously, we all know that the great MLG Brush Off theme for July is tiny. And we've had some really cool entries so far, submissions so far.
Have we?
Yeah. I mean, Sharon's tiny little beholder is well cute. And Tony's got his little... I can't remember what they're called. They've got a name, haven't they? Yeah. The little lady that he's done. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, anyway. It's really cool, anyway, despite my ridiculous description of it. That's in the Discord today. And Little Miss did that other thing, that metal thing. I don't know what they are.
Oh, that was an animatronic kobold from Pizza Dungeon.
There you go. One of them. Crafty's Hydrating Panda. I love Nathan's recall of Reaper item numbers. Yes, he can only do the burns ones there. He is
select metals.
He is slightly slower than he used to be. It's his age, Not the fact that they've introduced the 20,000 to the range. But yes, he is very good, isn't he? He's got all my memory. I think that's what happened. When he was born, like when they were creating us, I think you stole all my memory. She's a space dwarf from Hasselfree. I knew that, Tony. It was in there. It was locked away in the back of my brain, going, she's a space dwarf! Space dwarf! She's very cool. She's very, very cool. So yeah. And what, you're doing some tiny mushrooms or something,
I've done some tiny mushrooms.
I haven't got any pictures of them.
I've lost them.
Because they're so small.
There they are. I need to do the base. I need to finish the base. They're there, look.
Yeah, we can't see that. You can't see that at all because he's your ring. There you go. And your attack bike guy.
Yep. Done those.
Yeah, I need some pictures of them. That's all.
And then done this guy. Tiny little Space Marine attack bike.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm also
It's just showing off now.
Yeah.
Well,
Also
Pokemon chat.
working on this little guy.
What's that?
Excuse me. This is Decarius Darksword from Reaper Miniatures. Hi.
So we did have a conversation before in the Discord about what constitutes as tiny, and we did say that it's to challenge you. So tiny for you. And don't be put off thinking that you have to do something the size of a pinhead if that's not something that you feel comfortable with. Just a small miniature that you feel comfortable. Everybody's got different eyesight and different levels and stuff, so you know it's all supposed to be for fun. So the tiniest that you can do, if you can do as small as Nathan's mushrooms, then you crack on. If that's a bit beyond it and you can't see him, like when he just lost them a minute ago on his desk, then do something a bit bigger.
It's only because there's so much junk around
Yeah,
here.
there is so much junk around. It's all just for fun, remember, just for fun. Tony's saying, try to catch the Pokemon by putting poke catch, Veeman Aqua's blessings. And Pokemon Community Gamers actually said, this ball type does not exist. It doesn't say that for Peach Safari Ball. I think Veeman's infiltrated the Pokemon community game. Crafty says, still got some of the old Epic 40k. How much detail can I fit on an orc 6mm tall? Is that what you're...
That's what my attack bike is, yeah. Fancied challenging myself. I have got a... I think it must still be at my friend's house. I've got a whole Space Marine army painted. Individually based minis, epic scale. Painted as Relictors. Space Marine chapter for 40k. We based them all on little washers. And we had vehicles and dreadnoughts and all sorts of stuff. And I think the army is still, or hopefully, still at my mate Graham's house. But yeah, we used to play 40k on a really small table. Well, it was his coffee table actually. We used to play on this small table. So we used epic scale minis and used centimetres instead of inches. So we could play 40k on a small scale.
Oh, now he's reminiscing.
Well, yeah.
Tony Oka says, just sold the new Green Stuff World, totally not contrast, dipping paints. Are you going to get them? Yes, we are.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. I read Mrs. MLG. I hadn't seen him. Mrs. MLG sent me a message over the weekend while I was at work saying, are we getting these? And of course we were getting them. I think it was Saturday, wasn't it?
I don't know, you've been at work for 10 days straight now, it's all bleeding into one.
Yeah.
If he falls asleep at his desk, everybody, it's just because he's been at work without a break yet.
Whew. Yeah. So sent me sorry, everybody. Mrs. MLG sent me a message saying, "Are we getting these?" And I've just done it. Seen it. So I got them straight in the thing, and I read the description, and it says that they're dipping paints, but then in the description it says best applied with brush, which I just thought that was pretty funny. Just thought that was pretty humorous. Dipping paints, best applied. It's a dipping paint. It's a 60ml dropper bottle, so I don't know how you're supposed to dip it in the thing unless you pour it into like some other tub. I don't know. It's just a bit weird. But they're a 60ml pot for like just over £5. So seem pretty good value to me. We'll have to see what they're like when they come.
Have we actually put the order in, or are they just on the list?
No, they're. I haven't pressed submit, but currently we've got those and a few other bits and pieces in the on the order.
Do we know when the order we're waiting for is coming yet?
No, but it is in picking. I've had notification that it's in picking, so it's coming at some point.
Did we make the order too big again?
No. It's just they've got to have time to get stuff together, haven't they? Spain. Imagine how warm it is here. And then Spain is probably going to be 10 degrees hotter, isn't it? Scorchio!
And the weather's going to be Scorchio! It's a lot like Lamian medium, but more of it and cheaper than Master medium.
Yes, yeah, it's yeah, the words have escaped me, but yes, I'm aware of the Master medium. Somebody told me the other day that they had access to one of these spectrometer analysis machines at a university, and tested contrast medium and Lamian medium, and apparently the only difference between the two is the type of water content. So one of them's got like deionized water in, and the other one's got a different type of special water.
Special water.
Yeah.
Crofty says large rather than medium. Jennifer says, I was going to make an order tomorrow anyway. You've got a blue thing floating past your face now. We've replaced your face with a purple square.
Awesome. It's got stuck on me. I'll have to duck down so I'm behind it.
Crafty says it looks like a winky Nay thinks it's a winky face. I can't wink.
Okay.
No. It's not a skill I possess. I just look weird because my eyes both just close. I just blink. Just blink, that's all I do. Pete used your angry emote earlier, Wicked D, and that got stuck behind Panda for ages. It was just like a little angry you peeking out.
Oh, it's a leaf. I don't know, there's a bit in my tissue, but it's just a leaf. Right then. So now, I'm going to get some gold, and we're going to do some gold trim on his armour.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm. What's this? Tony says, Scottish and us Yorkies get tarred with the same brush of penny pinching, but I'm all for cheap alternatives. Definitely. Why use something that costs megabucks when you can get a cheaper product that does the same thing? So we're going to use some brass, because brass is the best gold. And we're going to paint the trim on his shoulder guards.
Crafty says, we'll keep you hydrated. Surprised you're not sweating buckets. It's actually alright in here now. It's only 27. It's okay. Has it been cool in the shop?
It's not been too bad. We've got some canopies that we can roll out. So, had those out this morning. Had to change the batteries in the remote control. Most inconvenient, but yeah, sorted that out. And then, we were good to go. And a few members of the public have taken advantage of the shade offered by our canopies.
Oh, you see, we're even offering a public service.
Yeah.
32 here, says Crafty. Well, according to the computer, it is 33. According to the computer. But actually in this room, it's only 27. It got up to 30.9 at one point? Or 30.8 or something.
Sorry, tongue out concentrating.
But yeah, according to the computer it's 33, but I don't know. Out there somewhere.
Yeah. John the Templar says 36 in his neck of the woods.
Oof. Pete says it was cool in the shop this morning. I hid in there to cool off. Well, you know, provide a service and all, Pete. You didn't tell me you'd seen Pete today.
I haven't seen Pete today.
Oh, where were you?
I don't know.
Oh, you dropped him in it again now, Pete. Told me he was going to work for the 10th day in a row and he's not even there.
I was there.
Konoka says, Tony, I was put today and got a 99 ice cream. It cost £5. I nearly killed over. What? Where have you been for? Is it made of gold?
£5 ice cream.
Nathan, when do you expect your next batch of Vallejo Sapia dip wash? I was really impressed with that.
I don't know. Is the honest answer, because when I went to order some over the weekend, it is out of stock on our distributor's website. So we're just going to have to wait and see when they can get some back in. Now, there's only one other place in the UK that we can access it from. And we haven't ordered from them for a few weeks. So I'll get in touch with those guys tomorrow and see if they've got any. But I would imagine that if the other place hasn't got any, that they probably won't have any either.
We'll have a look, see.
Yeah.
Now, WikiD says that WikiD's PC says it's currently 20 and cloudy, and my PC says it's 33 and cloudy. Now, WikiD lives literally just down the road, so I don't really know what's going on there. Is it 20 at the bottom of the hill and 33 at the top of the hill?
Must be.
It's like because heat rises, we're getting all the heat. Kunoka says, don't buy ice cream at Loch Lomond. Utter scandal. Well, thankfully I don't like ice cream, so we're all good. We did go to a summer fair recently at school, on the school grounds at least, and they had an ice cream truck, and obviously there was a massive, massive queue, and little miss was like, can I have an ice cream, can I have an ice cream? And I said, no, because across there is the co-op, and we'll buy a box of 4 for the same price as 1, so you can just wait. And that's what we did.
We had knobbly bobblies.
Yeah, knobbly bobblies. I of course didn't have one because I don't like ice cream. But yeah, you two had knobbly bobblies, didn't you?
Yep, and it was nice in the sunshine. And it was inspired, really. They had decided, seeing as it was going to be nice weather, to hold the school fair on the playground and the school field, which was very sensible.
Oh, John's cooling us all down with some snowmen.
Awesome.
I do like that snowman. His nose is in the wrong place, and then he turns around. He always looks happy with his nose in the wrong place, though, and then he turns around with his nose in the right place and looks sad. So I don't really know what's going on there. Yeah, they did the school fair in the playground instead of in the hall, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because it was far too warm. Knobbly Bobblies, not had one of them in decades. Yeah, Knobbly Bobblies. There's one in our freezer. Tony says, we had a pretty reasonable one today, 27 degrees, but have all the windows and the back door open. Yes, you see, we've got all the... Oh, the dog's got your shoe. All the windows and everything open. I'll go and rescue your shoe. I don't know why you leave him lying around.
Oh, it's because I had to take them off because my feet were too long.
Oh, Wiki D doesn't like Knobbly Bobblies. Leaving your people.
Okay, so my personal favourite ice cream is a good old-fashioned Wall's Feast. Do like a feast. They're exceptionally tasty. Bring back childhood memories. Especially seeing as you can't get them banana things anymore. I also used to like those. They're like horrible, really, when you think about it. All the vitamins and not vitamins, E numbers and the other stuff. Probably why you can't get them anymore. But they were banana flavoured ice lollies. And they were my favourite until Feasts came along. Used to get them from the corner shop at the top of the street.
Oh, covered in dog slime now.
Nice. Has it got any more holes in it?
A couple. Leave.
Let's just touch up those bits where I've gone over the edges with the gold.
Anybody remember? What's that? How do you spell that? Hiawatha.
Hiawatha.
Obviously I don't, because I don't know what it is.
No, it's not one I recall.
Crafty says I couldn't deal with the frozen chocolate in the middle of a feast. Bleh. That's the only bit I liked. Don't like ice cream. If I haven't already said that 1,000 times.
You might have mentioned it.
I might have mentioned it. I'd much rather have just the chocolate.
Yeah, it's just making sure that you haven't
Wild
nicked it
Pokemon
again.
in chat, wild Pokemon in chat. Tony says, I used to like Cart Door when I could get staff discounts, but I don't bother with ice cream these days. We used to eat Ben and Jerry's
Yeah.
a million trillion years ago, but then I only like the ones that had loads of chunky bits or whatever, so basically more chocolate than ice cream.
Yeah.
But yes, Cart Door luxury ice cream. Apparently you don't own that bowl, Kornoka. Viennetta, yeah, you like Viennetta, don't like Viennetta, right? You like Viennetta, don't you?
Yeah,
Mum got a
good.
Viennetta in the other day as a treat, and I don't like ice cream, Mum. You know, how many years have you known me now?
You tell her at nearly every occasion as well.
Do you? She started saying things like, "Oh, we've got garlic bread, but I've done you this other bread because you don't like garlic bread." I do like garlic bread. It's probably one of the very few things that I do like, but I haven't got the heart to tell her because she keeps making me special cheese bread instead, which is fine. So I just don't mention it. It'd be right. Wickedy likes a good Solero. Somebody on the Discord today said they'd had 2 Soleros just to cool them down.
Oh, very nice.
Ben and Jerry's Chubby Hubby was the best, and then they stopped making it. Oh, see, we've not had any for a million years, so I don't even know what they have anymore.
Yeah.
Chubby Hubby was... What flavour was that, says John?
I used to get you the fish one, which wasn't actually anything to do with
that
fish.
sounds lovely.
No, it just had like little fish-shaped chocolates in it.
Tony says, I don't know how much it costs now, but when Cart Door was £2, I could buy it for 15p.
Wowzers.
Crafty says pretzel and peanut butter.
Ooh.
That's fish food. It's still going though. Apparently, fish. I mean, that wasn't a hard leap to try and think what that was called, was it? Fish food. Apparently, that's still a thing. Apparently.
Yeah.
But no, pretzels and no, I don't like peanut butter either. I'm very fussy. Wickedy says, in fact, I made Blag work that they need to provide us with ice creams tomorrow. Yeah. And you could volunteer to go and get them, and then you could leave work and go and have a walk. Or you could tell them that you needed to get McDonald's McFlurries and do the Just Eaty thing that they do, whatever that is. I've never done it, so I don't know.
McFlurries aren't real ice cream though, are they? They're a bit manky. It's like the stuff that comes in a cornetto. It's not really doesn't really taste like ice cream, does it? Pete says millions. I presume he means ice cream with millions in it.
We sell millions jigsaws.
We do.
Random fact for you there. Make a jigsaw that features the sweets millions.
This guy's got a little bone fastened onto his arm.
Tony says, Wicked D, you go girl, pressure the bosses into an ice cream party. He's never met the boss, has he? Koroko says, if I wanted something specific from the Green Stuff World website, is it better to mention it here or on the Discord?
Either. I'm gonna have to.
Poo party! Oh, you're still in my water.
Yeah, I am.
I'll let you, because I love you and stuff.
I'll swap you.
Oh, for that empty glass, thanks.
Ah. Yum, 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 yum. Right then, where's my pewter? That's what I wanted. So this is, we're going to use some Dark Star pewter on this one for some of the details on the metal of this guy. Going to get all his base coat of the colours done, and then we'll give him an all over all over wash, and then we'll pick some details out, I think. So I'm going to go for pewter on these bits on his jetpack. Oh, you've started doing some painting.
Yeah, but I ain't got any paint water, so I could only use this colour.
What you working on?
Something tiny!
Yay!
Kanoko says it's the sculpting cork for armatures.
All
I
right.
need about 10 of them.
Yeah, no problem. Sure, we can sort that out. Sure, we can sort that out. They've done a couple of products recently that haven't appeared on our ordering system. So they've done I noticed there was a UV curing light.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we can't order that for some reason.
Maybe just add it on the bottom and see if they're right.
Yeah. But I thought that might be something that some people might want. Especially seeing as we've got all their coloured UV resins and stuff.
Kanoko says it's the smaller ones, not the extra large ones. They're too big for tiny girly hands.
No problem. Are you starting off sculpting, or are you doing some using them for basing painty minis? Oh, I don't know. I've altered the hammock.
John the Templar wants you to say their name.
John the Templar! John the Templar! John the Templar! John the Templar. I don't know why I was pointing at the screen, I'm sorry. Just got a bit carried away.
So you've mentioned the hammock, but nobody else knows why the hammock was ridiculous in the first place.
I thought you'd put it on.
No, I didn't shame you into showing everybody that you don't know how to use a hammock.
D says dance baby.
You've got to dance.
Got to dance.
Yep.
There you go. There's some of my awesome moves. Check that stuff out. Enough. Cool. It's not a cheap bit of kit, but yeah, it looks good. So yeah, I'll if they haven't amended it and we can't order it by the time we put the order in, submit the order, then we'll manually add it on the bottom and see what happens. Right, I think I'm going to paint the end of his tickle fingers in metal as well. Yeah, he's got tickle fingers, lightning claws. I'm going to paint those in pewter. Flaymaster. Need to think of a suitably nocturne name for him. The home world of the Night Lords. It's full of crime families and stuff. They're all a bit naughty.
Yeah, because that's how you describe most crime families, isn't it? A bit naughty. They're a bit naughty. Nathan, can you add a UV sunbed for me too, please? Yeah, well, we'll try. We'll try and just go, yeah, we need those too, green stuff people.
Absolutely. What were you going to say? Sounded like you were going to say something, darling. No? Okay.
No, because it was a bit mean, so I decided not to.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, because of the angle of the light and everything, your head looks like the one from was it Nightmare or
Cheers.
Games Master or whatever it was called, that big floating head.
It was Patrick, whatever his name was, Night Sky guy, wasn't it?
It was him, yeah. Cheers.
Who is it on the new one?
I thought it was him again.
Is it?
I don't know because we stopped watching it, so it was a bit rubbish.
Yeah, it was not as good.
What was it called?
Games Master. I can't remember his last name. He's called Patrick something, isn't he? Sir Patrick, that guy.
Come on, chat with Snow. Sir Patrick, that guy, the Night Sky dude, the Games Master guy. What was he called? Come on!
Yeah, Naughty August, I like it.
Wave.
Wicked D would like you to give him away. I don't think it says
Hi,
your name.
Wicked D. Hi. Patrick Moore, that's it. Patrick Moore. What are you doing under there, dog? You better not be trying to nick my trainers.
Well, he already has. I mean, you know. You've got 5 minutes left, my darling, if there's anything you want to say to anybody.
Nothing of serious import, I don't think. Thank you everybody for tuning in to watch
Well, you've
us.
still got 5 minutes left, there's no point in saying
Okay.
Yeah, Gizmo's a pro streamer. He's here with his nose trying to get up onto the desk now.
The definition on this shoulder pad is a little bit rubbish, which is slightly frustrating. Right, so what we're going to do is just go around and touch up the odd little bits where I've blobbed, because I'm a messy guy. And then I think this guy is ready for some washing type situation. I do intend on painting some tiny little lightning bolty symbols on this guy's armour. So the Night Lords are supposed to be kind of midnighty blue like this, and then have lightning patterns on. Thank you very much, Tony. That's very, very kind of you. Oh, I missed a bit in there. Missed a bit in there. Yeah, so like lightning effect. So like lightning effect. Need to stop saying like quite so much. So they should have a lightning pattern across their armour, like a
Wow, Pokemon in chat. Wow, Pokemon in chat. That's a Bellsprout there, that one.
thunderstorm type lightning storm across the midnight blue armour. That's the idea. So that's what he looks like. Very basic. So
Where are you going?
so
You're in there.
okay, a very basic undercoats or base coats of several colours on there. He's I think he looks a bit rubbish at the moment, but he certainly will look a lot better with a bit of shading and what have you on him, and then we'll get some detail painted on eventually. But that's what this evening's progress looks like so far. Now he's probably dry enough for me to whack some shade on, so let's just get cracked straight on, I think. Excuse me, everybody. Bear with me.
He says, where can we get cheap modelling clay from?
Can you get what? Sorry, cheap modelling clay. Well, if you wait for our next Green Stuff World delivery to arrive, you'll be able to get it from us, Pete, because we will have some DAS clay.
Yeah, we've got some Sculpey. What's that?
Yeah.
Is that not?
It's not particularly cheap. It's more like a more a premium sculpting medium Sculpey. If you want something cheap, you want like DAS clay or some really basic modelling clay. So can wait for us, but if you're in a real rush for it, the works or the stationers in town, Pete, are your friends. Right, so that's a little bit of new Agrax Earthshade on there. Try that out. Just on those bone details. Realised I blobbed on the gold as well. I'm such a messy smeg. And on that side. Yeah, how did I not realise that I've done that? Fixing my mistakes, my darling. That's what I'm doing. There we go. Right, so a little bit of shade on there, and then we're going to get some black, some Null Oil to shade that metal colour, the pewter that we did.
Crafty says, haven't tried the new shades yet. Much better or different? We haven't tried them yet, have we? We've tried Null Oil and Agrax,
Yeah.
The new ones, and we did a comparison video for the old ones and some Vallejo, because obviously Vallejo can be a bit cheaper. But we haven't actually tried any of the contrast paints. We've only tried Null Oil and Agrax, haven't we? So there is a video on demand, and there is a YouTube video about that as well, Crafty.
But the formula is definitely different. They do perform slightly differently. The Null Oil and Agrax Earthshade, definitely. Yeah, I painted a mini half in the old one, half in the new one, and there is a noticeable difference between the two. They've apparently taken some of the formula for the contrast paints and applied it somehow to the shades. So just a little bit different to what you might be used to.
I painted a tiny pumpkin. Let's show my tiny pumpkin.
Yeah.
And then it's time to go.
Okay. Well, let me just do these claws then, and then we'll. What's up, darling?
I'm old and I moved and now I've broke my back.
I overstretched today trying to get something in the hammock in the shop, and then I think I pulled something in my chest briefly, and that was really quite painful.
Crafty says, claws, tickling fingers. Well, he said tickle fingers earlier, and I went, what's that? So I think that was my fault.
Right. So yeah, this guy's got lightning claws, which are affectionately referred to in our playing group as tickle fingers. So he's that's what this guy's got. He's got some shiny tickle finger claws on his power fists. There we go. Right, let's show off Mrs. MLG's tiny pumpkin. Oh, hang on. Let's try and get it so it sits right on my hand. Ah, it's rolling around all over the place.
You can't see his face.
Yeah, I know. It's because he didn't want to lean back. Ah, go on, there we go.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry everybody. Epic failing here to show him off. Tiny little pumpkin. Crafty Gobbo says, I shall only be referring to them as tickle fingers from now on. Exactly, that is how they should be referred to. Super. Right, well, we'll be going as well, and possibly going over to check out Tony's friends. So thank you everybody for joining us, and hopefully we might see you tomorrow night. We're streaming from 6 PM tomorrow, 6 till 7 tomorrow, and tomorrow night I did say what I was going to be painting. I can't remember what it was. Barry the zombie bear from
I might be able to paint them as well.
from Bad Squiddo. That's what we're doing. So join us tomorrow, where we will be painting zombie animals. Cool.
Maybe.
See you, maybe. Yeah, possibly. See you all later, guys.
Bye.
Thank you very much.